Right, I am back and it is time for game 189. If it would play, there we go. I noticed a typo on one of my panels then because I called ray tracers fun but threadbare and the panel said a 1, but I gave it a 5. That's why I was a little slow coming back. Because I had to double check what score I actually gave it, so I'm going to have to go back and fix that now. That is not fair. I wouldn't call anything that I gave a 1 fun. Right, Midas. Who's seen a Midas game before? I'll give you a hint. They're all just shovelware. I'm hoping to bash this out in an hour, but it is... I've basically played this game before several times because they just kept re-releasing it under different names, like just same game, maybe with a different menu icon and maybe a couple of different tracks. But yeah, this oh, I didn't change the fucking stream description, did I? I was too busy getting a rum. There is a category for this. There's only 2 followers. But yeah, this is pure shovelware, lads. I mean, I've heard that menu music in about 5 games. Anyway, stream information updated. We are good to go. Now stop loading the demo screen. We don't want it. Just let me race the races. The Barrow? You mean NASCAR? Oh no, it's because of the... I don't know what the Barrow is. It's because you said you mistyped NASCAR earlier and it threw me off. Right, Formula GP. We have 3 difficulties. Default laps is 3. I'm gonna keep it at 3. I'll just leave them on defaults. Let's go. So, is there a campaign in this? No. I get to enter a name. It's exciting. But here is a list of 8 circuits. It's literally just pick a track and race it. So, game beat, win all 8 races, yeah? No dissent on medium difficulty. It says select team, yet there is no names. It's literally just pick a colour. Naturally, I'm going to go for the most manly colour. Being a manly man. And that's it. That's the game. 8 races. Bish, bash, bosh. And then vote over. Lanky skin. Yeah, I really, really didn't want to start a stream with this game. Because it doesn't deserve it. The tracing point. Pink F1 cars. Good question. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Maybe a back marker back when new teams appeared every week. Certainly not in the modern era. Oh, yes. The Alpine recently has run a pink livery a few times for the BWT sponsorship. Which is the same reason Force India / Racing Point had it. It was BWT company colours. However, the difference for Alpine obviously is that it was never a full season livery. Yeah, so this game is about as good as it looks. You can judge this book by its cover. Oh, I've never actually seen a BWT product person. So there's an advantage in this game to using analog over digital, because analog, as you can probably guess, there's absolutely no damping on your inputs. It'll go from 0 to 100% lock instantly, whereas you don't get that with digital. I will use digital here. You'll notice, but then you release it, it bounces back to straight immediately. You kind of have to use analog to make it drivable. Because on digital, if you're trying to manage the radius by tapping the directional button, you can't. Like, for that to work, the steering lock would need to come off at the same rate it goes on. Yeah, all I know about BWT there is the name, best water technology, and their corporate colour is pink. That's all their years of F1 sponsorship has done for me. Hundreds of millions well spent, right? I mean, you know, you don't get to dictate car colours without spending some serious dollars, can you? They've been in the sport for what, at least 7 years now? When did Force India turn pink? Was it 2017, 2018? Must have spent some serious cash in sports sponsorship. You don't spend it if you don't have it, unless you rock it. Or Rich Energy, do you remember them? Game over, but I won. You remember Rich Energy? Oh, there was a big drama. They went for title sponsorship of the Haas F1 team. And then they were demanding, because they were an energy drink like Red Bull, their whole marketing was better than Red Bull. And they demanded it from the team. And then Haas were having a bit of a shitter season. And so they just kind of bailed on the sponsorship halfway through the season, put the entire team at risk, And just had a big paddy because their fucking shitty little sponsorship of a back marker team didn't convert into immediate domination over one of the biggest teams in F1. Oh, absolute. I've still, to this day, never seen a can in front of me. A physical can. Oh, absolute fucking dick. Right, I've just turned this up. That was a bit easy, so I've turned this up to hard. Let's carry on. 1 down, 7 to go. I mean, it just goes to show the whole injustice of our current economic system when that guy gets to ride in helicopters. He has absolutely done nothing worthwhile in his life, and he gets to swan around sponsoring F1 teams and dicking about in helicopters. No. The closest, like, I've seen pictures of the can back when the drama was happening, and there was a YouTuber who bought a can, like, when the drama was happening, because he'd never seen a can, so he bought one off eBay or something. Turned up, he drank it on video to give it his thoughts, and he drank it, took a big swig, swilled it round his mouth, had a proper taste, and he looked at the camera and he went, shrugged, and he went, tastes like Red Bull. That was it. Oh, yeah. The antler logo, wasn't it? Right, there's a bug with this music. This bug was in another game as well, and it was really annoying. Oh, can I use stick for... Yeah. Right stick also works to accelerate and brake. I'm not sure it brings anything to the party. No. I'm doubting it as well, Skid, and I'm playing it. It kind of does. No, it kind of doesn't. It kind of, like, I put it down to about 50%. Yeah, it's there, but it's shit. It's not there in a practical sense. Oh, what a send! Yeah, that's exactly the sort of vibes you should get, because we have effectively seen this game before. The menu music is the same. The font of the record lap time best lap that you can see there has been seen before. I'm pretty sure this exact car model was in All-Star Action. It's just a repackage. Final lap. Odd that I'm 3 seconds off the lap record as set by the game, yet winning on hard mode. You know? I should probably be a bit closer to be winning on the hardest difficulty in the game, but you know, that's implying that they thought about their game, which, you know, they didn't. They had to shit it out. I don't want to slag off the devs with that, because the devs would have been given the absolute minimum of resource to do even this. I wouldn't be surprised if some lads did this as their first job and went on to do something good with their careers. You know, we all got to learn our trade somewhere, and you know, at the time, this would have been, I suppose, this sort of business would have been where you cut your teeth. Spent a year making shovelware for a basic salary, moved on. Cool, 2 down. Yeah, what did I say about the previous ones? I think Speed Machines was of this vintage. And GP Challenge called it Rubbish Shovelware and gave it a 3 Speed Machines. GP Challenge, Pure Shovelware, only 4 tracks, 3. So 3 is my standard, like, functional shovelware score, it seems. Right, Road Anderston. That track looks cursed. It doesn't even remember my chosen, I say team, chosen colour. It's minimum effort. Let's do the green. Yeah, 15 minutes down, we're a quarter done. Be about an hour this game. Then I'm gonna bugger off and eat some crisps. Shout out to crisps. No, Anderston. God, you can tell you're not into motorsport. Actual street circuit. There's a look back. 3 cameras. Oh, this cockpit cam is far too high. This is cursed. Why is it so high? Like I'm on stilts. Right, had enough of that. I mean, it definitely looks like one of the City IndyCar tracks that appear, do a couple of seasons, then bugger off. But the actual track map itself is ringing no bells for me. But, you know, that might just be because it's not based off anything, and The first track looked like Hungaroring, but I'm not sure the rest have any resemblance to actual real-life circuits as far as the layout's concerned. It's Phoenix! Oh, that explains that. It was only in for like a year, wasn't it? Hey, Shadow. No, he clearly went for a shower and then he came back. So I greeted you for when you came back. Covered myself nicely there, I think. Yeah, you forget the main reason. I'm a forgetful idiot. Yay, 3 down. Right, let's...
I'm a handsome genius!
It's true. Let's go to Schofield at... Oh! Right, only the Brits will get this. Schofield Island. There's a track in Australia called Phillip Island. Philip Schofield. Does it even look like that? I think it kind of does. Philip. Alright, just... This is more important than this game. Phillip Island Circuit. Can't spell this controller in the way. Kind of. Scroll that down a bit. Oh, come on, lads. Not really. They don't really look alike, do they? Not at all, no. Oh well. But come on, Philip Schofield. Knockvest Arena. Yeah, they probably just went with the name, didn't they? I think in one of the other games they had a Donington rip-off, didn't they? They called it Leicestershire Circuit. Of course he was. If what Schofield was accused of was true, being thrown under the bus is what he deserved. Oh, they did a remake of Supermarket Sweep, but it wasn't as good. You need Dale for that. He also did Pets Win Prizes. Did you ever watch that? I loved that when I was young. I need to see that again. Where it just people would just bring their pet guinea pigs in for a guinea pig race or stuff like that. It was ridiculous. It was primetime Saturday night TV. I mean, probably cruel for the animals because of all the lights and the noise and all that. I was 8, I didn't understand any of that. On the topic of Dale Winton, I need a sound clip of him going, "Bring on the wall," as a redeem for when I bin it in sim racing. Both his parents. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, poor Dale. Yeah, I'm not aware of any, like, even a whiff of controversy when it comes to him. No. Oh, that is awfully sad. Right, 4 down, 4 to go. The Autogarten looks a bit like a mirrored Fuji. Did you say? Yeah. Oh, I made no comments about its quality skin. No. The lap record is a minute, which means it won't keep us for too long. Come on, they've got 6 car colours in the game, and yet we've only got 3 in the race. My God, how disappointed. I say this every time one of these fucking Midas shovelware games comes up. I'm gonna say it again. Imagine you were 9 years old. It's Christmas Day. You've been eyeing up that PlayStation's sized game-sized present for a week. What could it be? Is it finally Metal Gear Solid? Crash Bandicoot? Could it be Spyro the Dragon? Or Gran Turismo maybe? No, it's this. Christmas ruined, right? Favorite F1 tracks? Right. I like Red Bull Ring 2. Good track that. Always seems to create good racing. Another great one is Interlagos. F1's actually there this weekend. Circuit of the Americas, I don't really vibe with. Doesn't help that its implementation in iRacing is just frustration. Like, it's so frustrating for off tracks. What else is great? Suzuka's a great driver's track, but it's not been creating great racing recently, unfortunately. But I think that's more the fault of the cars than the track. And you can say that for a lot of the racing currently. It's ruined, and it's because the cars are just no good right now in F1. I've never been a big fan of Albert Park, Australia. Canada's usually a treat. Yeah, Montreal, Canada, that's a good one. What else have we got? And yeah, Silverstone always bangs, doesn't it? That's on the F1. Now, a lot of people slag off Monaco, and rightly so. Yeah, crappiest race of the year unless it rains. But it's not all negative. It's also the best qualifying of the year. So swings and roundabouts, isn't it? You know, a qualifying session at Monaco is always a fun watch. Spa and Monza's too obvious. But yeah, they are good. I mean, Spa struggled this year, but again, I blame the cars, not the track. Okay, 3 to go. Knockvest Arena. Where did you say this was? Toronto. Okay. Let's do it. And then we've got Hill Valley and Boulder Raceway. Yeah, Monaco's a great hot lap, but yeah, terrible for racing. But I say that. The Formula, if you watch the highlight reels when Formula E goes to Monaco, they can fucking fight around there. It is really good. Again, only 3 colours. We've done the team thing. I think that happens every time. No, Bear, if you follow Formula E on YouTube, they do highlight reels of all the races after they're done. I always find that's the best way to start with any motorsport series you're unsure about. Whack it on YouTube, watch a 10-minute highlight reel, have a laugh. But I think it's on free-to-air in the UK as well. Yeah, it's a good time. Gets a lot of shit from man babies. Go, I like the sound of engines, my mummy still does my laundry for me, I've not been keeping up with the Formula E, but yeah, only so many hours in the day. I think is it on ITV now? There's the problem, it keeps getting bounced from channel to channel, so you kind of need to make effort, and I'm bad at making effort. No, it's well worth a watch, mate. It's like... How would I describe it? I mean, they've reduced some of the gimmicks that put me off it. That's good. I think they still have attack mode, don't they? Where they have to go offline to get it to activate. I like that. I like it much more than the fan boost, which I think they finally sacked off. But attack mode's quite cool. But there are a lot more like go-karts than Formula 1 cars are. They're kind of like halfway between an F1 car and a go-kart. And the guys who drive them, they love using their elbows everywhere. They are really, really, really fucking disrespectful drivers. It's quite funny. So basically they have a marker on the, like a little lane off the track where, like, basically if you drive through these two gates, you lose like a second on your lap time because you've gone offline, but then you get a speed boost for, I think it's 3 minutes. So it becomes a bit of a tactical thing, like a mini pit stop almost. You know, you spend some time to gain some pace. Like in F1, you spend some time taking a pit stop to gain some pace with new tyres. But in Formula E, it's in the form of greater battery output. So same kind of nuance, but yeah, it's kind of a boost gate. When it was new, the drivers referred to it as the Mario Kart. All right, 2 to go. But I think they've introduced pit stops now on some races where they've got fast chargers, so they basically just plug the cars in for 20 seconds to top up the battery a bit. I'm not sure. Like I say, I've fallen off Formula E a bit, so don't hold me to that one. It was like when Formula E first came out, it was a bit silly where like the battery technology wasn't quite there. So they had to do a pit stop halfway through. But what they did was swap cars. So they had 2 cars each. But yeah, that got removed obviously when batteries got better. I think the sport's better for it. Certainly better for it from a cost perspective. A bit mad having 2 cars for every driver. You know, a bit impractical. But the worst thing about Formula E, and I'm glad it's gone, was fan boost. For those who don't know, that was literally a poll of the viewers who gets a speed boost. And then they get a bit of extra battery to spend. Shit. Don't worry about fan boost, it's gone now, but it's shit. But yeah, it was like a social media engagement ploy. Oh dear, I need to do this race again. Yeah, absolutely trash. I think when Stoffel Van Dorn was in his first season in Formula E, he literally just got the fan boost every race. Maybe that's why they got rid of it. Right, might need to do this one again. It's pretty flat out, that one. Maybe I just turn it back down to medium. Who knows? No, they should never, ever, ever have a feature like that, Skin. Because it can be gamed. And it's unfair, it's unsporting to just hand one driver an advantage because he's popular. You know, we watch sports to see them duke it out and see who comes out on top. We don't do it to pick a winner. You know, imagine if Manchester United always got a goal head start because they had the most fans or some bullshit like that. Lance Stroll with the angles now. Right, I'm gonna have to heads down a little bit on this one because there's not many braking points in this, so I don't have much opportunity to actually make time on these beanbags. Stops and do these fucks on the brakes. Nearly. Oh, fucked it. I've been using beanbags for too long now. I need a new insult soon. No, I didn't. I reversed time and restarted the race. It's fine. don't mind the livery, but unfortunately, I do mind the company behind it. Do you know what Kick is? Yeah, it is. It's a Twitch competitor. I've got no problem with that. Do you know who Steak is? I mean, it's got nothing to do with Kick Energy. I think that's just a Tesco brand, isn't it? Steak is an online gambling company, and they are the owners of Kick. And the whole reason they've bought a streaming platform is basically to push gambling at minors. Oh, fuck, nearly. Yeah, why else would a gambling company make a streaming website? Streaming websites leak money. Every time I go live, I cost Twitch money because right now I've got 14 viewers. There's no way I'm making them enough in ad revenue to cover the cost of hosting my content. Well, not even necessarily weapon skins and stuff. You know, some streamers just outright promote gambling. You know, whether it's streaming like them playing poker, or doing slots, things like that. All that shit will be absolute... As far as I'm aware, I haven't looked... I'm not an authority, I might be a bit off. Disclaimer. But as far as I'm aware, like, if you're Stake, if you're a gambling company, you don't... Why else would you buy or create a streaming website? I mean, I have no moral objection to having a gamble. I like having a bet now and then. Fine, bit of fun. The key is to do a £5 bet and ask yourself at the end, have I had £5 worth of fun out of that inevitable loss of money? But no, I mean, in the UK, there's some really seedy shit going on with both online gambling and fixed odds betting terminals and bookies. But it needs reeling in, it really does. Is draft a thing in this game? Probably not. Come on, you fucker, get out of my way. No! So close. Yeah, I mean... Got my issues with the gambling industry. Too much advertising around sports. Far too much. Like all the in-play betting and shit like that for football games. That's too much. Fixed odd betting terminals in bookies are far too predatory. You know, you get guys rinsing $1,000 into one of those machines in an hour. I think it got calmed down when they brought in a £2 maximum stake, but still problematic. What else? Oh, some of the stuff that the online guys do, like the way they keep their biggest spenders hooked, like giving them like targeting the biggest spenders with special offers and VIP treatment and stuff like that. Proper seedy shit. Like I say, no problem with the act of having a bet. All of the problems with the way that the big gambling companies behave. You know, it's kind of like with alcohol advertising. It's like, here's a 1-minute advert where a load of people are just having the best time of their lives and they're all holding a delicious rum and coke. And at the end it's, please drink responsibly. Absolute minimum effort at care. The minimum they think they can get away with. Not at all. Not at all. The house always wins, that's the saying when it comes to betting. Otherwise the house wouldn't exist. No! Dicks! Oh, man. We got this, babes. Trick is for you to bet on the thing. For you to bet on the thing I didn't bet on. Alright, Hill Valley. We're gonna have this. Hey, Andrew. You okay, mate? Well, I mean, there's ways to sell drink responsibly. In the same way that there's ways to provide gambling avenues responsibly. Anyway, cheers, lads. I'm having a delicious lager beer from Lidl. Right, making a note of the look back button this time. Unless we have another display of shit. But I think we got this now. Know the track. Got the pace. Let's go and win this race. You can brake a full lot, like full whack, right in the middle of the corner. And it's fine, no understeer. Understeer is not a concept in this game. Got this, babes. see all that tyre smoke? That is literally just there for effect. Triggering that seems to make absolutely no difference to the handling of the car. It still steers. It's fine. Literally just full whack around it until it gets to this section. Then it's just little dabs. This is the only real corner of the track. If you find yourself drifting towards the exit, it's absolutely worth whacking on the brakes to avoid it. You'll lose less speed staying on the asphalt. Easy game. God damn Formula E bastards. I hadn't spotted the floating trees, I was too busy being fucking legend skin. Right, one more to go. The Boulder Raceway. So this is your last chance for votes for Game 190, guys. A quick reminder, if anyone's not voted yet, option 1 is Jet Moto 3. Option 2 is Road Blasters from Arcade's Greatest Hits, the Atari Collection 2. And option 3 is Excess Moto. Just too much moto. Or is it a really small moto? We don't know. But I know it'll probably take an hour because I think it's from the same stable as this. I was hoping to go sweep to the outside, but incompetence abound. So yeah, I've got a bit of admin to do after this. Obviously we need to check out the vote winner. And then we'll need to spin up 3 options for game 195. So hang around a little longer, and then I'll see if there's any beanbag I can raid. Aw, life's just one disappointment after another, isn't it, Skin? Taking the lead. The biggest crime of this, it can't have been that much work to put a championship in, could it? You know, it wouldn't have brought much to the party, but it's literally the bare minimum, and they've not done it. Anyway, game complete, 1 hour. Well, you see, the problem is, Bear, that's because the collision code is really shit. And what you're actually hearing is a lot of repeated collisions. the code goes, are they touching? Yes, play the collision noise. But then they've not separated us, so a fraction of a second later, the code goes, are they touching? Yes, play the collision noise. And that will keep happening until you actually diverge. So it's bullshit. Game done. I've beaten all of the tracks. Admittedly, I didn't do Intersecret on hard mode. But on the other hand, you know, the standard is to do medium mode, so I don't really give a shit. What's up, game? You are dead. Dead to me. Cool, 2 games in a night. It's good, isn't it? Ooh. I'm gonna round that down to an hour dead because I just wasted a minute chatting shit. 1, 2, 3, 8, 32. There's a doubler. Right. Put you on there. I need to so win all races was the clear goal. I did 7 of them on hard mode. Absolute elite gamer. Bap. What's my review? I've played enough games that are literally that game to fairly say it's not actually worth any words of its own. I'm just going to say usual Midas tat. You know, if they can't put the effort in to make a new game, I can't put the effort in to... Well, actually, I did make a new review there, but it was a bit more personal. Gets a 2 because it just has no value. Let's have some gammon and mash. Oof. Yeah. Cheers for hanging out, Bear. You enjoy your food, mate. I hope to see you again soon. Right. Anyway, votes. We have finished them. So let's update. No more votes, please. It will not be counted. We've had 3 more votes for Jet Moto 3, putting it up to 12 votes. And it's won. We've had 3 more. Oh, a little rally for Road Blasters, putting up to 7. And then Navas, being a rebel, putting in a singular vote for Excess Moto, putting up to 4. I'll complete them off. So the winner, game 190, is Jet Moto 3. Goddamn rebel, Navas. Right, where's my YouTube tab? Ah, closed it. Open another. No big deal. Jet Moto 3 PS1. We've been here before. It's fine. I don't want to watch. There we go. So this is the next game. And it didn't look good. When we scouted it up, which I think is why it's won. It just looks a bit too fast and a bit too leery, if you ask me. Hopefully, though, it won't be tough. Why? Why has it gone that high? Have they just... I've never played 1 or 2. I don't know. Are the other games like this? Or has this just been dialed to 11 because one of the developers had been doing too much coke? It looks really unleery and unpleasant. Long play comes in at 2.5 hours. This one, 3 hours. Sexy Shadow being nice as ever, calling it a boring trash racing game. Every time I see one of their long plays, it's never nice words. But yeah, that seems... Oh wait, that's just original Jet Moto. Yeah, that one's 3. That one's 3. So okay, that's one-shottable. I do like a one-shot. Cool. Right, I will update this spready. And then we need to spin the wheel 3 whole times to spin up the next vote. 1274. Do 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 do. Cool. Wheel. Oh yeah, I need to remove. I need to rebuild the wheel. Was it Jet Motor 3? Remove you. Copy all of these lads. Bring over the wheel tab. Because the other options had been removed, so I need to rebuild, reshuffle. So the good games are back in for this. I'm not going to exclude them. This is for game 195. Which, I'll probably be here next weekend the rate I'm doing them at the moment, eh? Cool. Option 1 will be. Sorry to keep you waiting. But administration is important. Your option 1. Ooh, Colin McRae just slid past. Destruction Derby 1. Let's have a look. I played this on PC back in the day. It was fun, but it was weird in that... Ooh, long play, 2 hours. The cars couldn't flip in this one. There's a bit of a physics thing. Not a single car will launch. Okay. Looks fine. I reckon that'll be a popular vote. Cool. Destruction Derby. Right, option 2. Have a spin. Wow. I mean, I've not played it since I was like 10, so I really can't comment with any. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think we found the Lord Shadowcaster vote here. Ford Truck Mania. It's no Ford Racing, but might be enough. Make him happy. Long play, 2.5 hours. I appreciate that. You want John God Games has got to show. You sure? The camera seems too tight. You know, it's rotating a bit too stiffly. Making it hard to see around the corners. Well, have we got arrows? And a mini map. that I wish wasn't rotating, to be honest. This is the last lad. Anyway, this is option 2, and yeah, if it was the last one ever released, it kind of explains a lot. It doesn't look amazing, it doesn't look bad, but what, the last PlayStation game, what would have been 2003, 2004? That's one reviewed, okay. Yeah, they probably shat out FIFAs for another couple of years after this one. Yeah, hopefully a 1 spank. I don't ask for a lot. Right, we need one more option. The final option will be... Ooh. Looney Tunes Racing. This could be a popular one. For the vote. It's up there. There's option... Long play, 1 hour. They all look like one shots based off the long play. Now, long plays can be misleading because long plays on YouTube often have all the failed runs removed. But we'll see. Sorry. Can't
pick the rabbit.
I claim this screen in the name of Mars.
Okay. Yep, it's a kart racer. They all had a go around this time. What is up, Doc? Very angular looking trees, but you know, they're just trees, no big deal. PS1, isn't it? I don't appreciate the... Why are the pickups poker chips? That doesn't seem right.
One lump of 2.
After having a little rant about online gambling, I feel like I kind of have to comment on that. But yeah, it looks okay. What a little come down. Hold on, let's see him get hit by a missile. Where's the leader missile when you need it? Try. Oh, there we go. So he just got a hammer to the head. He was slowed down, but yeah. We just got another one then. You're getting held up, but not so long it's really annoying. So it seems... It seems reasonable. Oh, this looks good.
What's up, dog?
You know, you never want to dump someone from a big lead to last in like 3 consecutive smash-ups, you know. Well, it looks okay, that. And there's our 3 options. So option 1 will be Destruction Derby. Option 2, Ford Truckmania. Option 3, Looney Tunes Racing. We're going to go and see Dadson lose at football games because he is terrible at all of the games. Is he still going? Yeah. Oh, no, he's just fucking logged out. Don't you dare. Nah, thank God, he's not raided me. Okay. Saved. No raid. You got going there. Hello, Dadson. Damn it. Well, at least you didn't raid me back. That would have been awkward. Right, okay. Time for me to wrap up. I will be back. I'll definitely back on for some Sunday, but I'm probably going to be back before then because I'm spanking through them. 2 games I've done tonight, Dadson. 2 games. Just finished the vote. Next up, we have got... Oh, I need to update that. What one again? Yeah, Jet Moto 3. Jet Moto 3 next time out. I'll be back on Saturday as well for a bit of miniature endurance. And yeah, we are well on our way to game 200 because that's what, 4 or 5 games in a week? Spanking them out. Spanking. All good. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stuff and you haven't followed yet, please consider doing so. If you want to keep up with me outside of the streams, I've got a Discord for that. Link is in the chat now. I've had a shit one at work this week, guys, but it's nice to spank out 2 games in a night, make some proper progress, little bit of fulfillment. Hope to see you again soon. You have a top weekend now. Good night.